Okay, very quickly, let me admit all. If I talk about how we studied beta, तो सबसे simplest level पे first kingdom कौन सा लिया था?
Monera.
Monera. In this table that I have drawn, I have taken first as Monera. Let's go back to what we did. Prepare systematically your notes when we do. Second वाला जो हम चलेंगे छोड़ के simplest वाले के बाद, Monera के बाद, which was the second one we had?
Protesta.
Yes, it was Protesta. So I have taken the second table as Protesta. So इसको भी याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं है कि what sequence we had. And then according to the mode of nutrition, we had taken Plantae, we've taken Fungi, and we've taken Animalia. Same sequence we are going in. Let's talk about the cellular organization of these. Simplest ones, I already told you, ये छोटे छोटे हैं. Simplest, हम लोग बेटा multicellular जब enter किया था, तो वो इस level पे enter किया था हमने multicellular. Do you remember? यहाँ पे. So obviously, जो first दोनों families, the kingdoms, Monera and Protista, they were unicellular. One over here means unicellular. And Plantae, multicellular, fungi, multicellular, Animalia also multicellular. However, in fungi, we have an exception, that is yeast. Yeast is what? It is unicellular or multicellular?
Unicellular.
Yes. So this is the only exception that we have. Though when you'll go to subdivisions in body classes, you'll find out. But abhi this much is enough. Let's talk about cellular organization very quickly. The first two are unicellular. The rest three are what?
Multicellular.
The lowest one we took was which kingdom?
Monera.
Second one was?
Protesta.
And the third, of course, Plantae, fungi, Animalia. The first characteristic is number of cells or cellular organization. Monera and Protista are unicellular. The rest are what? Multicellular. Chali, let's move on to the second one. Presence or absence of nucleus. I think ये तो first में ही छोड़ दिया था हमने, if you remember Monera, prokaryotes. So only the first one does not have a nucleus. अब हम थोड़ा सा progress कर रहे हैं. All of them will have a nucleus. Third is membrane bound organelles. The first does not have, all the others have. Let me take the three characters again with you. Cellular organization, the first two are unicellular, the rest three are multicellular. Presence or absence of nucleus. Nucleus is absent in the first kingdom, that is Monera. Rest, it is present in all. If we talk about membrane bound organelles, they are absent in Monera but present in all. Which is the first feature we have studied, beta, when we are comparing them?
Cellular cell type.
Yes, cell type. Unicellular or multicellular. Which ones are unicellular?
Monera and Protesta.
Very good. And the rest of the three are?
Multicellular.
Multicellular. Which is the second feature we have just revised?
Presence or absence of nucleus.
Which one does not have a presence of a nucleus?
Monera. Monera.
The third parameter is what?
Presence or absence of organelles.
What was the third base, beta? Presence or absence of
Presence
what?
or absence of organelles.
Yes. So which one did not have organelles?
Monera.
Monera.
Yes. Monera did not have. And all the others had, or there was some other category also which did not have organelles?
No, ma'am. All are all.
No, ma'am. All other.
Now I'm showing you the next features. Just see them. Cell wall and nutrition. A stands for autotrophs, H stands for heterotrophs, and S for saprophytes. See these 2 points? Let me explain. What is the fourth parameter that you're studying, beta?
Cell wall.
Cell wall.
Cell wall.
Okay. What categories, what observation is yours?
Cell wall is present in first 4.
Cell
And
wall is
absent of
absent in
absent of
Animalia.
It is absent in Animalia.
Okay. But there is a difference in the material with which cell wall is made. Okay. I'll be going into that again later with you. Abhi, I'll do it with you. You just take out the next feature. What is the next feature that you're studying, children?
Mode of nutrition.
Nutrition.
Please see carefully. A stands for auto, H stands for hetero, and S are saprophyte. See very nicely. What about the first category, children? Yes, beta. What is the mode of nutrition in the first category of organisms? The first kingdom?
Autotrophic, heterotrophic,
It
or
includes
Ma'am,
all the
heterotropic.
All beta. See, they are very simple primitive organisms. जो भी मिल जाए काम चल जाएगा. That kind. So they can be autotrophs, heterotrophs, or saprophytes. What about the second category?
autotrophs and heterotrophs.
heterotrophs.
Yes, very good. Autotrophs and heterotrophs. And when we say heterotrophs, they could be parasites or they could be saprophytes. What about this third one? That is plantae. Very clear. All of them are autotrophs.
Autotrophs.
Fungus, they are all saprophytes. And when we talk about Animalia, they are heterotrophs. They also include parasites. What do they include?
Parasites.
Now let me
Parasites.
explain this part with you. Cell wall. See, it is not present only in this category, that is Animalia. The rest, all of them have cell wall. There's a minor difference. The first one, the cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan. You don't need not go into so much of details. When we talk about the second one, all of them do not have a cell wall. Some have a cell wall. When we say plants, all have a cellulosic wall. That means the wall is made up of cellulose. And when we talk about fungus, then the wall is made up of chitin. This is the main difference. So which is the category or which kingdom where some organisms have cell wall, the others do not have?
Protista.
Protista.
Protista. Name the kingdom where cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan.
Monera.
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 Name the kingdom which has cellulosic walls.
Plantae.
Plantae.
Name the kingdom where the cell wall is made up of chitin.
Fungi.
Fungi.
This is the kingdom which does not have a cell wall.
Animalia.
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 So these are the 5 features very quickly. सबसे पहले सबसे primitive हमने छोड़ दिया था when we were doing classification, that was Monera. Second level we had come to Protista. On the basis of this mode of nutrition, we had Plantae, Fungi, Animalia. When we talk about the number of cells, first 2 are unicellular, rest are multicellular. Name the exception in the fungus category, which is
East.
Unicellular.
East.
Second we did is presence or absence of nucleus. ये तो बहुत easy है, हमने सबसे पहले इसे ही छोड़ा था because of this feature. It was the most primitive one. So nucleus is absent in Monera. It is present in all. Similarly, membrane-bound organelles are absent in Monera. They are present in all. Cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan. Here it is. Some of them have cellulosic, chitin, and there is no cell wall. The last is mode of nutrition. We have three modes of nutrition in the Monerans. What are the three modes?
Autotrophic, heterotrophic, and
Autotrophic,
saprophytic.
heterotrophic, and saprophytic.
Very good. And in the second category, the saprophyte part is missing. When I say the second category, I'm talking about the protists. We are talking about whom, beta? We're talking about the protists. So this one is not there. They are not saprophytes. They're either autotrophs or they're heterotrophs. In heterotrophs, they could be parasites or they could be saprophytes. All plantae are what? Which kingdom?
Autotrophic.
Autotrophs.
And all all fungus will be put in the which category? Saprophytes.
Saprophyte.
Very good. And when I talk about the animalia, they are all heterotrophs. And when I say heterotrophs, I also include which ones?
Parasites.
So we include parasites. Very quickly, can you tell me the 5 features on which we differentiated these? Which was the first one?
Cell type.
Good.
Cell
Cell
type.
types. Which was the second one?
Presence or absence of nucleus.
Which is the third one, children?
Presence or absence of organelles.
Which is the fourth one?
Cell wall.
Cell wall.
Okay. And the last one?
Mode of nutrition.
Mode
Mode
of
of
nutrition.
nutrition.
Very good. Very, very good. So I don't think it's that complex. Just revise it today itself and then we'll continue with the same part tomorrow.